Hey, Conor, Cunneen, Irishman Speaks here again, providing you with some more tips on adding humor to your presentation. I recently did a very interesting podcast with an architect, Lance Keiko, who does a podcast called Inside the Firm. And we spoke about the importance of humor in business. So watch this little piece on why humor is important in business.
And why is it important exactly in terms of the effectiveness of what you're trying to do with the business presentation? Unpack that. I mean, I find it very important as well.
Yeah, I think basically, Lance, the key thing is that, I mean, it's a cliche, but people like to do business with people that they like. If you can get people smiling, they're going to appreciate you more. There's also some neurochemicals in our brains, serotonin, dopamine, etc., that kick in when people are smiling. They're feel-good chemicals, feel-good reactions. And if you can create a few of those in your presentations or in your sales pitch, I think you have a much better chance of being successful. Now, I want to be clear here. You do not want to be seen as a comedian when you're making a business presentation, but you do want to be seen as a professional person, and you can use some humor to grease the axle and make sure you have a much better chance of getting the business.
Yeah, I love that. I completely agree. My business partner, what's hilarious is my business partner and I last week were just talking about this and how much humor plays into when we go to sell the architecture firm our services, to people and gain their business. It's a big deal, and I think we actually tried to have some of our some employees do sales, and I'm not sure, and I think that was one of the parts that was sort of lacking. So I'm interested to see how, I love this acronym that you put out.
So that's 5 elements: listen, anecdote, uncomfortable, Google, and he. That's spelled the LAUGH acronym that will help anyone to connect better with their audience and would also help anyone who's doing business presentations